Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to another week of classes with me. It is so nice to be back here. The class is fully booked, which is awesome. If you have made a reservation, you should be joining right now. This class, I'm super excited to teach it because I am a huge Sudoku fan. I have been playing Sudoku since I want to say grade 9 or grade 10, and in university, I was a finalist in my university Sudoku championship. I didn't win; I came in second, but it was super fun. So if you guys don't know what's or if you've never played it, this is a great class because we're going to learn about this amazing puzzle as well as try to figure out how to play it. All right. So I'm gonna have now Fanfu. Oh, that's okay. I understand. I have like 4 more classes today, Fanfu. If you want to join later, then you're more than welcome to. Hi, Fanfu. So I can see we have a couple. Oh, Robson. Hi, Robson. Okay, Robson's still connected.
Hi, teacher. How are you doing?
How are you? I'm fine. How are you?
I'm better now. I'll talk to you.
Oh, you're still okay. I want to say I've gotten a couple of concerned emails and messages from Robson and a couple of other students. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. This week I'm just, I have some family coming over, so I'm not going to be teaching that many classes, but I'll be back on Friday. Robson, it's only a few days. I need a break, man. Don't freak out.
Okay.
Alright, so don't worry. I'm not traveling yet, but if I travel to Brazil, I'll definitely keep you posted.
Okay.
Awesome. And we also have, so let's see, we have Jordy. Jordy? Hi, Jordy. Jordy.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, you?
I'm fine too. Jordy, I like your picture, but it's not you. You're not a girl.
No, it's my girl.
Okay.
Girl.
I'm just gonna ask you, can you put on headphones or earphones because I can hear my echo? Jordy? So yeah, yeah, or mute yourself.
What?
Yeah, that works too. All right? Okay. Well, because you don't have headphones on, every time there's a sound from your speakers, it comes back to your microphone and we can hear it. So it's a little distracting. So just put on headphones or earphones and then it'll all go away. Or you can also close the Verbling window. Make sure your Verbling window is closed, okay? If you don't close it, then there'll be a crazy echo. All right. Ooh, hi guys. Nice to see everyone. Hi. How was everyone's weekend? Hi. How are your weekends? Anything interesting happen? Anything that you have to share with us? Share now.
I went to the cake theater and the comics theater, so it was interesting.
Comics theater, like Comic Con?
Yes.
Like where you have comic book expo? Oh, that's interesting. I'm a big comic book fan.
Cake expo.
Cake expo. In Toronto, we have a food and wine expo. And I go to it every year. It's so good. It's like 3 days of all the wine you can drink and all the food you can eat.
Here,
No.
the cake.
Here, it's cakes?
Wow.
Wow. All right. So, welcome, guys. Nice to see everyone. Is this anyone's absolute first time on Verbling? Like, newbie Verblinger? Anyone? No? Okay. Awesome.
Yes, me.
Stop. Imad, I have the stuff that I've been meaning to send you. I just haven't had the time to sit down and send it to you. So I'll do it today after classes. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks.
I have one question. What the meaning of expo? Is it
Exposition.
Is it festival? Exposition.
Exposition.
Okay.
Yeah. Exposition. It's like a showcase. For example, a car expo, like an old car exposition. You have a whole bunch of old cars are being showcased. So you are showing them to the public. You are allowing people to sample what's going on. So at a food and wine expo, you have like food and wine from all over the world, chefs from all over the world, and they're not cooking for you. They have like little samples of food that you can taste and be like, this is really good. Right? Same thing with a car expo. You go to a car expo, there's lots of old cars. They're not being driven or anything. You're just going to see, oh, that's really cool. Right? So an exposition, a presentation. That's a really good word. Thanks, Norbert. Is that clear? Ahmad?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you been to any expositions or expos?
Maybe once when I was a kid, but it was very long time.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Awesome. So welcome guys. Today's class, so this class and the next one, I'm going to be teaching 2 classes. This class is on Sudoku puzzles. I love Sudoku. Hey! Who here plays Sudoku or knows how to solve a
Me.
Sudoku puzzle? David knows, Norbert knows, anybody else?
I tried first. I am loser.
You're okay, you didn't do well. What about you, Hazem?
My father is also playing it, so I've tried it. I was challenging with him.
You were challenged.
Which is
Okay.
good.
Yeah, I taught my dad how to play Sudoku as well. It's such a fun game. So in today's class, we're going to be reading a little bit more about it. There is a document that has been attached with the class description. Hamid has posted it in the chat. Thank you, Hamid. We're going to be learning what Sudoku is. So if you've never heard of it, that's cool. We'll be learning what it is and how you solve it. So at the end of class, if we have time, I have a Sudoku solver website. We'll try to solve a Sudoku puzzle together if we have time. If not, then we will at least learn what it is and how to solve it. Okay? Hi, Simon. Simon's in the chat. Introductions, because I can see a couple of new faces, and I wanna meet you guys. So welcome. My name is Hina. I'm your teacher. I'm from Canada. Right now I live in San Francisco. And let's tell whether or not we play any sort of puzzles. So it can be crossword puzzles, it can be Sudoku, it can be any other kind of puzzle that you like playing. All right. So I am a big fan of Sudoku as well as crosswords. So the puzzles that have like words across and down. I'm not that good in them, but I'm really good at Sudoku. All right. So let us start all the way with Anton.
Okay. Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly.
Okay. I'm not a fan of Sudoku because I find it boring. I think it's well, I know how to solve Sudoku, but it's not my cup of tea. I prefer crosswords and something like that.
Okay. And you guys can say any other puzzles. What about Rubik's Cube? Rubik's Cube?
Wow,
Do you know what-
I have here one Rubik's Cube.
Oh, David has a Rubik's Cube with him. All right. Okay, Anton, thank you so much. Where are you from, Anton? Sorry?
I'm from Russia.
Russia. Okay, welcome. Really nice to have you join us. I think it's your first class with me.
Yes.
That's
my
awesome.
first
Welcome.
class. Thank you very much.
We don't lose Anton. Okay.
I-
Next, let's. Go ahead.
I have very slow connection. I don't know why. It's usually very, very fast, but now it's
Okay.
very, very slow.
Verbling's taking all your internet. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully it'll stay with you. You can reduce your bandwidth, by the way. I'm just gonna quickly share my screen. So all the students who are having internet issues, such as Robson, if you guys go up here, you see this bar. Click on this bar up here, and you can adjust your bandwidth usage. So you can move it down. There, you can move it like low. Here, that's off. You can turn it up, or you could go up like that. All right. So if you guys click on that, then that will adjust your bandwidth. If your internet is a little weak, then it'll help. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Let's move on to David.
Hello, my name is David. I repeat because hello, my name is David. I'm from Barcelona, and I love Sudokus, Rubik's, crossword.
All sorts of puzzles.
Hmm?
All sorts of puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Thanks, David. So David can help me co-teach you guys how to solve Sudoku. Thanks, David. Next we have Ahmad.
Hi, Hina. Hi, everybody. I'm Imad. I'm from Syria originally, but I'm living in Egypt. And I like Sudoku so much, and I once was addicted for it. Yeah.
You once were addicted to it. I have been there. All I would do in my math class in high school would like open my math book like this, and I'd have a Sudoku puzzle inside, and I'd be like, maybe that's why I'm so bad at math. I never paid attention in school. Who knows? All right. Thanks, Ahmad. Next we have Enrico.
Hi, I am from Italy, and do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay, I have never played. I usually don't play such games, so for me it's the first time, and I will try it.
It'll be fun. That's awesome. Is this your first time on Verbling? I think it's your first time in my class.
Verbling,
right?
it's in your class, yes. I try to join sometimes, but it's always full, so it's sometimes hard to get in to join your class.
That's awesome. So I'm happy you made it.
I'm happy to.
Awesome. So if you don't like crossword puzzles, hopefully this class will change your mind. All right. Thanks, Enrico.
Okay.
Next we have Hamid.
Thanks to you.
Yes. Hello guys, I'm Hamid from Turkey, and I like Hangman.
Hangman is a good game. Oh, I haven't played that in forever, but that's not logic. So Hamid, okay, that's cool. Thanks, Hamid. Next we have Hazem.
Okay, I'm Hazem from Egypt. I like playing Sudoku, but it takes time to solve, and this really pisses me off. I don't like things it takes a long time, so
you're
I
not
stopped playing
patient.
it.
You're not patient.
No, yeah.
I need it
patient at
solved
all.
now. Okay,
Yeah, that's
all
what's
right.
happening with me.
I can tell you, okay, honestly, my first Sudoku took me like close to 2 hours to solve. And I'm not even exaggerating. But after practice, like, I think I can solve a difficult Sudoku in like under 10 minutes now. So, like, literally, it gets better with practice. So, I know what you mean.
Which type of them? 3x3 or
9 by 9. 9 by 9. Like the regular Sudoku. Yeah. Regular Sudoku. And there are so many different kinds of Sudokus. I'll show you guys pictures of really scary ones as well, which even I don't know how to solve. All right. Thanks, Hazem. Next we have Jordy.
Hi.
Hi. Go introduce yourself again, Jordy.
I'm from Norway. I like Sudoku a lot.
Any other puzzles? What about crosswords or Rubik's Cube? Do you guys know what Rubik's Cube is?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Rubik's Cube is like this like cube that it's one of the icons of the 80s. So I'm gonna show you guys what the Rubik's Cube is, because if you look there, this is a Rubik's Cube. Have you seen this before, Jordy? The Rubik's Cube.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, this again is a really fun puzzle to solve if you're into that stuff. So Jordy's into Sudoku.
And Hina,
awesome.
once Norbert presented Rubik's Cube how to solve quickly.
There are algorithms. There's like things that you need to do to solve a Rubik's Cube. Yeah.
Very difficult. Rubik's Cube.
Jack. What were you saying, Norbert?
Oh, I will say after.
Okay, awesome. So Jordy, welcome. And really nice to have you in class. Is this your first time on Verbling?
Yes.
Is it really? That's awesome. Welcome. Yay. It's really nice to have you join us. Next we have Laurent.
Yeah, hello. So my name is Laurent. I'm from France.
Okay.
And yes, I like Sudoku, but I like to try to do them, but it's difficult. Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
that's awesome.
I like to play with sort.
Ah.
I don't know the English word for this. It's you know like a Rubik's cube. It's in French it's casse-tête.
Oh, okay. I've seen those. I actually haven't had the opportunity to play with that specific puzzle, but I've seen those. That's awesome. So Laurent, is that how you say your
Yeah.
name? I'm learning French, so I want to say the French names properly. Laurent.
Good.
So that's awesome. So you can maybe show us how you solve that later in the
No.
class.
No.
No, like, no.
No,
It
no,
would
yeah.
require me to talk, and I don't want to talk.
To solve this, I go on the internet and try to to find a solution on the internet.
That's okay. No shame in doing that. The first time I solved the Rubik's Cube, I went to YouTube and I did how to solve a Rubik's Cube. And all these videos popped up, and I just basically followed the algorithms that they showed,
Yeah.
and I solved it. So there's
Yeah.
no shame in going to the internet.
I know how to resolve the Rubik's Cube. To resolve the Rubik's Cube, you have to change the color places, you know?
Oh, you take off the sticker and put them back.
Yeah.
No, hush, stop, Laurent. That's it.
Oh.
All right. Thank you,
Okay.
thank you so much for presenting to us that puzzle. I'd love to hear more about it later in class. All right. And lastly, we have Norbert.
Hi guys, I'm Norbert from Hungary, and my favorite is the Rubik cubes. I can solve it in 2 minutes. And
No.
yes, I do.
Wow. And go
And
ahead.
also,
Liar.
I can show you. And
Actually,
also,
yeah. Go ahead.
I like Sudoku and crosswords puzzles as well.
Sudoku and crossword puzzles. That's awesome. So Norbert's going to show us how to solve a Rubik's Cube in under 2 minutes at 5 minutes before the class ends. So no matter what we're doing, we're going to stop. Norbert's going to turn his camera on and show us how to solve a Rubik's Cube. You guys cool with that? Excited about that?
Of course.
Yes? All right. So
Okay.
Hamid, you have to remind me 5 minutes before the class ends that we have to tell Norbert to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
Hamid, you're responsible. Okay, awesome. So you guys are, some of you are quite familiar and recovering addicts, Ahmad, recovering addicts from Sudoku.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So let's, so does everybody have the document that we are using in class today? Hamid, can you post it one more time? So Hamid's posted it. Everybody should download that document, and I'm going to be sharing my screen, and that's what we'll be seeing. So we're going to learn a little bit more about this amazing and so much fun puzzle. And I think they tell us how to solve it, but it's not like very practical. So I think you need to see it in order to learn how to solve it, but at least we'll be reading about it. And we'll be covering some cool vocabulary. All right? Okay, so let us actually get someone to start reading. So Sudoku. Let's get our newbies. So let's get our new students. Anton, can I get you to read like
Yes,
the first
okay.
few, like, yeah.
Okay. You want me to read the document, right?
Yeah, so start reading.
Okay.
Sudoku is, yeah.
Okay. Sudoku is a puzzle that is based on numbers. People do these puzzles to test their logic skills and to be entertained. Usually the puzzle is a 9 by 9 square grid with numbers already placed in some of the squares. The player fills in the empty squares with a number from 1 to 9. Each number may only appear once in each row, each column, and each 3 by 3 square on the grid. The puzzles have different degrees of difficulty and are also produced on smaller or larger grids.
Perfect. That's awesome, Anton. I'll let you get somebody else to continue reading. Enrico, can I get you to read the third paragraph, please?
Okay, Sudoku is based on the concept of Latin squares, which is believed to have been developed by Leonhard Euler, a Swiss mathematician, in the 1700s. The modern version of the puzzle was developed in 1979 by Howard Gars, an American based on Euler's concept. Since then, Ger's puzzle called Number Place has been published in books by Dell magazines in the United States.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that, Enrico. Next, let's get Laurent. Can I get you to read the third paragraph, please, in the 1980s?
Yes, in the 1980s, the Japanese puzzle company Nikoli began to produce similar puzzles. In this version, however, only 30 numbers were given on the grid, which made it harder to do. The company also gave the puzzle its current name of Sudoku. The puzzle was published in newspaper and books in Japan and quickly became very popular. The puzzle has continued to be popular in Japan.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Laurent. Next, Jordi. Jordi, are you there? I think Jordi's internet is a little 4 minutes frozen. Ah, David got booted. That's okay. Hazim, can I get you to read the next paragraph in 1997?
Okay. In 1997, Weingeld, a retrieved judge, began to do Japanese Sudoku.
A retired judge.
Retired judge began to do Japanese Sudoku puzzles. After learning that it takes many hours for one person to create a puzzle, he was eventually able to develop a computer program that could generate them in large numbers. In late 2004, the Time of London newspaper agreed to publish one of Gould's Sudoku puzzle every day.
Okay, perfect. Hazim, I'm just going to say that when there's an S at the end of a word, you need to sound it. So, for example, the Times of London, okay? And Sudoku puzzles every day, all right? So when there's an S, the word it's been made plural, so you need to sound the S. Perfect. Thank you, Hazim. And lastly, Ahmad, can I get you to finish off our passage?
Yeah. Sudoku puzzles are now like crossword puzzles, a daily feature in newspapers throughout Britain, Europe, North America, and many other parts of the world. There are also Sudoku puzzle books, handheld games, and board games.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ahmad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, so do you guys have, so the local newspaper in your city or country, do they print Sudoku in the newspaper?
Yes.
Yes, we are in Turkey.
Who reads the newspaper nowadays?
My mother loves it.
Your mother loves it? Okay. Yeah, in Toronto, we have the Toronto Star. That's a very popular newspaper that prints Sudoku puzzles every day, and they get progressively harder. So on Monday, there's only one Sudoku in the newspaper, and it's like super easy. And Wednesday is like medium. Fridays is like super hard. So the Friday puzzle usually takes me till like Sunday to solve. Like I'll take the Friday puzzle and I'll keep it in my bag and solve it when I'm on the bus or like when I'm just like doing dishes or something. So it gets progressively harder, and there's no Sudoku on the weekend. All right. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what a Sudoku puzzle looks like, and we'll try and solve it, because when you read it on paper, this is how you're supposed to solve it. It doesn't really make that much sense, but when you see it, then it'll make sense. Okay, so here is a Sudoku puzzle. It is a grid. What is a grid?
It's like net or network.
Network, yeah, that's a good network. So a grid
it's arranged,
is
in column and line and column.
Columns and rows. Columns and rows. Okay, so basically cross line. So this from left to right is a row. So here's row number 1, row number 2, and then from up to down is a commonly. There's a very popular Microsoft application that uses columns and rows. Microsoft Excel.
Excel,
exactly.
Yeah.
Excel is a grid. It's made of rows and columns, and people, they keep their finances, they do their taxes, they do all sorts of calculations on that. So Sudoku is a kind of grid. It has columns and rows. All right. So if you read our PDF, it says the puzzle is a 9 by 9 square grid. So 9. So here there are 9 rows and there are 9 columns. Okay. And how do you solve it? So you have a couple of numbers that are filled in. So Norbert, can you explain to us how you would go about solving a Sudoku puzzle? What are the things that you have to keep in mind?
That in one line there should be each number should be just
once. Yeah.
Yes.
So one of the most important things to keep in mind is that in each row and each column, you can only have each number once. Okay? So you have numbers 1 to 9. So in this row, you can have number 1 only once. You can have number 2 only once. Same thing with each column. So each row and each column only has to have the numbers 1 to 9 once. As well, so on top of that, yeah, go ahead.
And each grid also?
Yes, that's what I was going to say, and each grid. So within a Sudoku grid, you have smaller grids, right? So this is a huge Sudoku grid, and you have 9 smaller individual grids. Within each grid, within each box, you also have to have the numbers 1 through 9 only once. So these are the basic rules of Sudoku that you have to keep in mind. Okay, so why don't can everybody see this Sudoku puzzle?
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys have to tell me, for those of you who solve this Sudoku, you guys have to tell me what number I'm supposed to put where by telling me which row and which column. Okay?
Can I start?
Yeah, David, go ahead. Tell me.
The second column on the top. It says 6, 3, then 9.
6, 3, 9. So second column, so it's this one. Okay. 6. So you're saying this is a 6 over here?
No.
No?
The other.
Okay.
No, I said
the
column.
Oh, so you have to tell me from left to right. Oh, okay. So, all right. 6, 3. All right,
No.
okay. Yeah, it's...
No, you don't understand. In the
I don't
middle,
understand, okay. So for
said
me...
So
for me, like, this is column 1. What is it for you, this one? This is column 1 for me. Is this column 1 for you as well?
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's 9.
Oh, this is column 9. Oh, okay. All right. It's a little switched. All right. So how about, if I give you guys this link, then you'll get another Sudoku puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay. I have the solution from this Sudoku. Damn. Okay. All right.
That's why I love Sudoku.
Okay. All right. So let's see. I know where the 6 goes. So you guys can see that there's a 6 over here, right? For all those who don't play Sudoku, you guys can see a 6 here, right? Yeah? Yes. Okay. So there's a 6 here. So this line is not going to have another 6 because the 6 for this line is here. Does this line have a 6 in it?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it's down here. Look at that. It's down there. So this third line doesn't have a 6. Now, where will the 6 from this line go?
The second row on the...
Yeah, there we go.
That's where you are.
Exactly. Because you can see that there's a 6 here, so it cannot go in this line. There's a 6 here, so it cannot go in this line. For this time, there is a 6 in this grid, so you cannot put a 6 over here. All right, so that only leaves this spot. Okay, Hazim, I know you know how to play Sudoku, but So what do you not like about Sudoku? The difficult ones that take too much time?
My dad play on Game House. It's about 10 levels. It have low numbers, low numbers of numbers. So it is hard to get a sequence.
It's hard to get a sequence. Okay, So there's the process of elimination. That is the best way to solve Sudoku. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a 6 here. Okay. Let's see. Now let's try to complete. The best thing to do is complete it number by number. Okay.
Can I
so let's
say?
try to solve all.
I
Yeah,
have
go
a
ahead.
Can I
mind.
solve one? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Hazim.
Okay. There is one in column column 7.
Column 7. Okay. So is this column 1 for you? Where I'm pointing?
I don't.
Where I'm pointing? Where I'm pointing? Where my mouse is? Can you guys see
I
my
can't
mouse?
see the mouse actually.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let me just show you guys. Okay. There is, yeah, so in column 7, there is what?
On the down.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. On the left grade,
Mm-hmm.
there's 6 and 3.
6 and 3, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On the left of them, there's one square left. It will be 1.
Yeah. What's going to be in it?
1.
1? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Over here?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure?
No.
Sure. Yeah.
You're 100% sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
100% sure.
How can it be 1? Because there's a 1. Can you see there's a 1 here?
Oh my God.
Under the 3.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a 3. There's a 1
Yeah,
under
yeah,
the
it can't
3.
be.
So, yeah, exactly. Because in
Sure.
this grid, you can only have 1, 1. So there's no 1 here. What else do you guys think there will be here? Can we know for certain? Can we know
Yeah, it
for
will be
certain?
the next gap
First line.
between the 3 and the 9.
Okay. Sorry, Laurent, what are you saying?
The number 1 is on the 1, 2, 3, 4th
Fourth,
column.
yes. Exactly.
Yeah, here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can. So over here, this grid already has a 1. This grid already has a 1. This line has a 1. This line has a 1. This line and this grid do not have a 1. Okay, Hazim. All right. You can try again, Hazim, if you think you know of another one.
I'm copying it.
Okay. All right. You can. Okay. What else? What else, David? What number goes where?
Let's see. You see the column that says 7, 6, then 3, 4,
Yeah.
and 8?
Yeah.
Well, 6, 3. Outside in the middle of 7, 4, 2, 8, 3 goes
Okay.
number 2.
Tell me which row. Tell me which row.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 row.
5 row. Okay. So this row. And
No,
7.
sorry.
Yeah.
The second row.
Second row. Okay.
And
7, 6. Yeah. This one.
yes,
Okay.
here goes at the 2.
The 2 goes here.
No,
No.
in the middle from
over
8,
here,
7,
yeah.
4,
Exactly.
3.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So 2 goes there. Awesome.
And then I know this solution very
You know
fast.
this entire one? Yeah. We're not going to try and solve the whole Sudoku, but for those of you who don't solve it, do you guys understand? I wanted to show you what a Sudoku looked like. So it's a grid, a network of columns and rows, and how do you solve it? So your basic rules to keep in mind is that each number cannot be repeated in a column, a row, or one of these smaller individual grids. Okay? So we'll come back to this. This is an easy Sudoku, so we'll come back to this one later on. But you guys, so let's see who. Enrico, you don't play Sudoku. What do you think? You think it's scary and intimidating? Enrico's like, he's muted. He's like, I don't know. I don't want to know what's going on. Okay. All right. So that's basically what this first paragraph, the second paragraph says, that it's a 9 by 9 square grid like we saw, and numbers are already placed in some of the squares. The have different degrees of difficulty. What does that mean? Different degrees of difficulty.
For example, easy level,
Should be easy,
medium level,
hard,
and hard level.
Yeah, exactly. Different levels. So you can have easy, medium, hard. There's like super hard and beginner easy as well. So there's different degrees. The one that we tried to solve was an easy one. How can you tell if a Sudoku is easy or hard just by looking at it?
It depends on how many numbers are in the
On the grid.
on the grid. Yeah.
It's too
Exactly.
crowded.
Exactly. If there are lots of numbers, so for example, in our Sudoku that we tried to solve, there are a lot of numbers already given to us. In a difficult Sudoku, you would probably just have 6 or 7 numbers. Okay? So that's what makes it hard. So see, this is our easy level. Okay? There's evil level as well. I could have pulled evil if I wanted to be mean to you guys. But yeah. So
Try it.
try
I
it.
like the difficult
Challenge.
things.
I like the challenge. Yeah. When
I
something
like
is
the challenge.
yeah. So it took me like 7 or 8 months when I started playing Sudoku to move up to a difficult level. So it definitely takes time, Hazim, but it is very, very rewarding if you can stick with it. Believe me. Okay. So
I've solved one square.
Norbert. Yeah. Norbert.
Yes.
You said that Rubik's Cube was a Hungarian invention. Right. I thought you said Sudoku. No, Rubik's Cube was a Hungarian invention.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rubik's Cube.
Okay, so Sudoku is it's based on a concept of Latin squares, and it was developed by a Swiss mathematician in the 1700s. But the game Sudoku itself, it got really, really popular in the 2000s. So like early 2000s, late 1990s, the game just exploded. It was everywhere. All right. So I think we're gonna cover all these words that are in the passage. But if there are some words that we don't cover, you guys are more than welcome to ask me about it. All right? So let's move on to our comprehension section. So if you guys understood what we read. True or false? If the statement is false, then tell me what the true statement is. All right? So number 1. David, can I get you to do number 1? Sudoku
is a word game. False. It's a number game.
It's a number game? Yeah, it's a number game, or it's a game of logic. But what number game goes as well. Perfect. Thank you, David. Next, let's get Hamid. Number 2, please.
Okay. All Sudoku puzzles are of equal difficulty. It is false because we solve easy, medium, hard, and evil levels.
Yeah, awesome. There are levels worse than those as well. All right, thank you, Hamid. There's like a professional level too. Jordy, are you there? Okay, Norbert, can I get you to do number 3?
Yes. The modern Sudoku game was developed by a Swiss mathematician. I think it's true.
It's true, yeah, definitely, in the 1700s. Perfect. Anton, number 4, please.
Wait, I was on mute.
Yeah.
Sudoku got its name from Japanese. Yes, I think it's true.
Yeah, exactly. So Wayne Gould, he eventually, no, not here. In 1980, a Japanese puzzle company bought it, and then they named it Sudoku. Perfect. Thank you, Anton. And lastly, Laurent, can I get you to do number 5, please?
Yes. Sudoku has become very popular throughout the world.
Throughout the world. Throughout
the world. Throughout is in the entire world.
It's throughout is in the entire world. Yes. Spread.
Yeah. So,
throughout
yes.
can also, yes, exactly. Throughout can also be thought of as spread everywhere. Okay.
No.
So when you say spread everywhere, it means throughout. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, Laurent. So yes, Sudoku. You're welcome. Sudoku has become very popular throughout the world. It definitely has. All right. Okay. Yeah. I don't think there's any questions about that. So let's move on to page 2. Okay. All right. So page 2, we have a vocabulary review. Match the words on the left with the correct meaning on the right. All right. So you have all these words on the left. You have to match it up with the correct meaning from the right column. All right. So we can do the first one together. The first word is logic. What do you guys think logic is? What does that stand for? Like, what does it mean?
Clear thinking, correct reasoning.
Yeah, you guys think that's correct? D. Clear thinking and
Yeah.
correct reasoning. Okay, you guys all know what logical. When you say, oh, is that a logical idea? Okay, you're saying, is that an idea that is well thought out? Does it have good reasoning? What is reasoning? Reasoning. Okay, how would you explain that word, reasoning?
Like logic, the logic.
Yeah, the reasoning, the logic. Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, it's
The way of thinking.
Analyze.
and yeah,
Analyze and
analyze. Yeah, analyze
to
and
infer something.
not infer, but reason to reach a conclusion. So your reasoning is like, oh, I am going to do this. Well, why are you going to do it? All right. So the why is reasoning. Your reason to do something to reach a conclusion. So clear thinking is logic. So Sudoku, more than a math, more than a number game, Sudoku is a game of logic. You have to clearly think. The way of thinking. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The way of thinking is your logic. Okay?
Yeah.
So when you call someone who is like not being logical, you're saying they're not thinking clearly, they're not spanning out all their actions and the conclusions that will come of them. Okay? So logic is clear thinking and correct reasoning. Perfect. All right? So let's get you guys to individually do these. Norbert, are you there?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't hear.
Yeah. Number
Okay,
2.
Just a moment. Skills, it's abilities, H.
Yeah, perfect. Your skills are your abilities. What can you do? What are you capable of doing? All right? Capable of doing. You guys know what capable means, right? Capable of doing,
Yes,
right?
skill.
What you have, yeah, exactly. When you have the ability to do something, you are capable of doing it. What are some interesting skills that you guys have? So for example, Norbert, he can play the piano and he knows how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So those are really interesting skills. Hazem, what skills
Yeah.
would you say you have?
I can play soccer well.
You can play soccer. That's a good skill. Exactly. I unfortunately am completely deprived of sports skills. Not catch a ball to save my life. I don't know what it is. I'm really bad at sports.
You can solve
Awesome.
Sudoku.
But I can solve Sudoku. That's true. If somebody said play soccer or solve Sudoku to save your life, I would solve Sudoku. All right. Thanks, Azim. All right. So that's perfect. Thanks, Norbert. Next, let's go on to Laurent. Number 3, please.
Yes. Entertain. Entertain. It's a good question.
Take your time. We're not pressurized to answer quickly, all right? So you can look through the answers and decide which one it is.
Entertain to not to produce, but to I don't know.
Now, okay. Who would like to help Laurent out? What is entertain? Yeah, go ahead, David.
The game.
Okay, can you read that?
Yeah. It's interest, amuse, create for fun or enjoyment.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. So, Laurent, have you ever heard of the expression entertaining your guests?
No.
No? Okay. So
Sorry.
this is what we say. For example, when somebody comes and visits you at your house, you go like, oh, you think about what you can do to make their visit good, right? When your guests come over, you don't make them just sit on the sofa and not talk to them and not care about whether or not.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I was thinking it was like improve, entertaining and improving.
Entertaining and improving. No.
Yeah, I thought false, but I thought this.
Okay, no. Entertain, for example, entertainment. Do you know what entertainment is?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Can you want to try and explain it?
trend entertainment. It's to sort your entertainment. No, sorry.
Okay.
No.
No, that's okay. So who'd like to explain what entertainment is?
Again.
It is funny.
It's funny, okay? Entertainment is anything that keeps you occupied, right? Like that you have fun doing. So entertainment can be anything. Entertainment can be reading a book. It can be going on a roller coaster at a park. It can be going out with your friends and watching a movie. All of that is entertainment. Things that keep you busy and that make you happy, that are fun, is entertainment. Okay? So to entertain, or when you are entertained yourself, that means you are busy because you are having fun. You are amused. Amused is another way of saying to be happy. Okay? Amused is another way of saying to be happy. All right?
Okay.
Okay, so and
thanks.
to entertain and entertainment. To entertain is the verb and entertainment is the noun. Okay?
Hina's class are always entertainment.
Entertaining, are always entertaining.
Entertaining.
All right. Perfect. Thank you, Hamid. That's a very good example. Oh, and we had Yusuf who just joined us. Welcome, Yusuf. Yusuf, I think you're still connecting. Hazim, next, can I get you to do number 4?
Okay. Grid. A network box or tables of squares.
Exactly. What letter is that? A network box or table of squares? M. Perfect. So a grid is the letter M. Awesome. Thanks, Hazim. Next, let's get Hamid.
Yes,
Number 5.
degree is a PhD level.
Is level, yeah.
Level.
Yeah. It's pronounced degree.
Degree. Master degree.
Yeah, exactly. It's pronounced exactly like that. So it's not degree, it's degree.
Okay.
Perfect. Thanks, Hamid. Next, Enrico. Enrico, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Concept.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Concept is a type of or form different from another. No.
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 Okay.
Wait.
So.
A characteristic or part, one of the part of a newspaper.
No, a concept is not a part of a newspaper. Who would like to help Enrico out? What's a concept?
An idea.
An idea, yeah. Another name for another word for an idea is a concept. All right. For example, architects, people who design buildings, they have design concepts. Okay. So they have ideas for design. So your blueprint of a building, the blueprint of a house, that is a design concept. That is the idea for designing a building. Okay, and it's pronounced. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Enrico. Next we have Ahmad. Number 7.
Yeah, number 7. Version. Type from different from another. Yeah, it's N. A type from different from another. A description from a different point of view. Maybe,
perfect.
Yeah.
So for example, we have different versions of Windows, right? Windows, the operating system. So we have Windows 95, we have Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows 8, Windows 7. That's a really bad example because Windows sucks. Windows is really bad. But those are but those are different versions, different forms of the same thing. Okay, so all the different versions of Windows that we've had have all been bad. No, I'm not a hater.
No.
I started using a Mac like 2 years ago, so now I just bash Windows. There we go. Hamid has posted all the different versions of Windows that we've had. Okay, thanks, Ahmad. There's not all of them. Yeah, there's older and there's newer ones too. There's Windows 7 and Windows 8, I think. Okay, David, can I get you to do number 8, please?
Publish, print a book, paper, magazine, and make a review to sell. F.
Exactly. So when you publish when you publish, that is when you print anything that is ready to sell that is reading material. Thanks, David. Anton, number 9, please.
Current, it's L of the present time, up to date.
Exactly. So current news, right? Current news is news that is happening right now. So it's up to date. It's present. Perfect. Thank you, Anton. Yusuf, welcome, Yusuf. Nice to have you here. Can you do number 10 for us, Yusuf?
Yes, I'm trying to find the link. It's just.
Oh, okay. So, Hamid just posted it. So Yusuf, I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. All right, Norbert, can I get you to do number 10?
Yes, retired. Just a moment. No longer working.
Exactly. So you guys all know what retired is, right? When people get older, they retire from work, so they stop working. All right? Hello? Oh, you guys can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Is it okay now? It is okay now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, all right, sorry. Okay, so I was asking, do you guys know what the retirement age is in your country? So Norbert, what's the retirement age in Hungary?
65, maybe.
65 in Hungary and 67 in Spain. Okay, in Canada.
And probably will go up.
It probably go up, yeah. That's what I was going to say. In Canada, the retirement age is 65, but they are pushing it back to 67 because, oh, it's 60 in Egypt. Ooh, that's interesting. That's pretty young. Like, that's a young retirement age, I find. Yeah, in Canada, it's 65, but they're making it 67 because people, 55 for women in Russia? No way. In Canada, it's the same. Whether you're a man or a woman, it's 65, but it's going to be 67 in a few more years. Awesome. Laurent, can I get you to do number 11? Eventually.
Eventually, it's if I've got the occasion of doing something.
The occasion of doing, no, it's not that. So, for example, if I say, Laurent, if I say, oh, eventually Norbert solved the Sudoku puzzle. So, eventually he solved it. So, he had been playing a Sudoku for 2 hours because he doesn't know how to solve it. And eventually he realized what he had to do to solve it. So, at the end, what do you think it is?
Interest in music characters. Finally, at last, after a long time.
Exactly. So finally. So eventually, when you say eventually, it's like after a long time, something finally happened. So you say it eventually happened.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks, Laurent. Hazim. So number 9. Sorry, number 12.
Number 12.
Mm-hmm.
Produce or create. It would be
sorry,
number E.
Generate is to produce or create. Exactly. For example, can you use this in a sentence? To generate what?
What's the those examples?
You need. Okay. So for example, to generate electricity, you need water. Okay. So electricity, you need water in order to generate, in order to create electricity. Perfect. Thanks, Hazem. Yusuf.
I can generate a good grid of Sudoku that you can't resolve.
Oh, that's a good. So Laurent can produce or generate a good grid of Sudoku. That's a good sentence, but it's a different question. Different question whether or not we can solve it. Right? Yusuf.
Yes.
Are you okay now? Can you do number 13 for us? Popular.
Yeah, I have it. Popular, liked by many.
Yes, something that is popular is liked by many. Okay, popular. Another way is famous. So famous and popular mean very similar things. Okay, and Hamid, can I get you to do the last one, 14?
Okay, features J, a characteristic or part, one of the parts of a newspaper.
Exactly. How
And
else can you...
Hina, sorry, time to Rubik's Cube for Norbert.
Okay, you guys, I hope this has been a fun class. For all of those who have been scared of Sudoku, don't be. It is so much fun. But for right now, we are going to watch Norbert solve a Rubik's Cube in supposedly 2 minutes.
Don't judge me if I would go beyond the 2 minutes.
Okay, we won't judge. You have 3 minutes to solve it.
Can you see me now? Because I don't see myself.
Okay, everybody should click on Norbert's thumbnail, and he's going to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Okay, so this isn't solved yet. And I think I will mute myself because there is a background noise, but
okay,
I will start now.
Okay. Move it up, move it up, move it up, move it up a little bit. There we go. Perfect, yeah. Can you guys see what he's doing?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's not human.
We need to record that.
Oh, but he's not, Laurent, he's not doing what you suggested. He's not pulling off the stickers and putting them correctly.
No, I don't. But it's impossible. It's not human.
Oh my god.
No, it's possible.
It's possible.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it in front of us. Oh my god, it's actually, I think he solved one side, right? The white side.
Yeah. He finished one side and actually.
It's about, yeah.
Yeah. I expect him to finish in the next month.
No, but I think it's not a real time. It's a recorded. It's a recorded video, and we watch it quickly.
No.
It is absolutely
even faster. On YouTube, you see
like,
faster people.
Oh, it's impossible.
So,
There is a boy.
has anybody
There is a
seen...
boy in YouTube. Solved 3 cubes at once.
Oh no.
Oh my god, he's like moving even faster. Has anybody seen the movie The Pursuit of Happiness?
Yeah.
In the movie, the guy solves the Rubik Cube in a cab ride, right? That's how he gets the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's apparently, oh my god. I think, he's done with yellow as well as blue, and now he's solving orange. He should make a video on YouTube about how to solve Rubik's Cubes. So you guys, you know what we are? We are mesmerized. You know what mesmerized means? Mesmerized.
No.
No? Mesmerized is like we're all watching Norbert and we are just fixed on what he is doing. We cannot look at it. Oh my god, and he solved the Rubik's Cube! Woo!
Yeah, good.
Good job, Norbert.
Norbert, well done. I am so impressed. Wow. And that was in under 2 minutes. Just so you know, Norbert, that did not take 2 minutes. It was under 2 minutes.
So huge.
Oh my, so Norbert, how long have you been like solving Rubik's Cubes?
I don't know. I started it when I was in high school.
Yes.
But now I just do it when I'm boring or something like that.
When you're bored, okay. Now it's like
maybe on the bus or something like that.
That's awesome. I'm solving Rubik's Cube for 40 seconds. Oh, so we have Rostislav competition. Next time, Rostislav, you need to be in class, and you and Norbert will go head to head. And
no, I believe that.
Solve this You're like, I believe it. I believe you can do it. That's awesome, Norbert. Thank you so much. That was amazing. So I said that when we were watching your video, we were all mesmerized. We were all hypnotized, meaning we couldn't focus on anything except what you were doing. So this is to be mesmerized. Oh my god, he saw so fast. Okay, so that means that you're mesmerized. You cannot focus or think about anything except what is happening in front of you. So you just focus on what is happening in front of you. Okay, Yusuf's like very easy. Okay, Yusuf. All right, so that's actually the end of class. Thank you guys so much. This was so much fun. I had no idea that Norbert, you had a skill in solving Rubik's Cube as well. That was new information for me. So I'm actually going to end this broadcast. Thank you guys. It was a lot of fun. I hope you learned some fun and new vocabulary. I'm going to be back with the next class in which we will be learning business vocabulary. So if you want to join me for that, you are more than welcome to. I'm off for now. See you guys later. Bye.
See you.
Bye. Thank you.